Hey guys, it's Emily. I'm an artist, and this week I wanted to try something different and I wanted to give myself a challenge. In honor of the fires that are still burning in LA over 2 weeks later, I am going to volunteer 10 times in 10 days. This was my gut response to the fires and the devastation that they caused and are still causing. And I wanted to do what I could to help the people that have been displaced and just generally help the community. So for the next 10 days, I've set myself up to be registered to help distribute groceries, sort donations, clean up a community garden, and a few other things. Let's not spend too much time here and get into it.
Hello, it's day one. It's January 13th, and I just got to Remainders, which is a thrift store for art supplies, which is amazing. I love this store, and they are asking for volunteers to, I think, just distribute donations. So let's go do that.
Remainders was one of the many local businesses who opened their doors as a distribution and donation center when the fires first started. That's why this storage area is packed to the brim with clothing and hygiene donations. I'm glad I got to help them help the community.
Hey guys, it's day two. It's January 14th, and I'm at the LA Regional Food Bank, and today we're sorting donations, so let's do that. Okay, we just finished like round one, and we were sorting cabbage and bagging it, and when I tell you that this was like unbelievably fun. This could be the place that I go to like once a week when I'm done with this like 10-day span thing. Like, I would totally come back here. That was amazing. I had so much fun. Did you have so much fun?
Yeah, we had a really good time. It was just freezing in there, but overall, incredible.
Bring a jacket if you want to come to the LA Food Bank.
Yeah.
Back again today at the South LA Cafe. This is an event that they do every week. It's their grocery giveaway. So I would imagine that means packing bags of groceries and handing them out. So I can't wait.
While it's true that there were people packing grocery bags to hand out to people in the community, there was a surprise delivery of hygiene products and food and water, so they had this semi-truck that needed to be unloaded. So that is what I actually ended up doing on this day, and it was so fun.
Doing good job. Hey, y'all doing a good job. Volunteers, you doing a good job. Let's keep this great job. Hey.
Hello, good morning. It's 6:45 or so, and we're here today on day 4 of volunteering 10 times in 10 days. Today is January 16th. Today is my birthday. I am 29 today, and we're starting it off bright and early volunteering at the St. Francis Center. The last few days, I've made a guess on what I was doing, and I was at least half wrong, basically every day. But today, I know exactly what's happening because I've volunteered here before. There's a few different jobs here that you can do. The job that I want, my favorite job, is coffee captain, where you're just pouring coffee for 2 hours. I want that so bad. Help me manifest that because it's my birthday and I want it. Let's go feed some unhoused folks and pour some coffee. I'll see you in there.
One thing about the St. Francis Center is that they are going to be organized on time and very clear with their instructions. Those are probably the most important qualities in a volunteer experience, in my opinion. So I will go back here every single day for the rest of forever because they run the program so smoothly.
As usual, simply so fun. I did it. I manifested it. I got to serve coffee. Couldn't have asked for a better 2 hours. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is January 17th, and today's day 5 of volunteering 10 times in 10 days. I cannot believe I sound like this. My allergies and the air quality have their foot on my neck, and this is just what we get from that, I guess. Today I'm back at St. Francis, but instead of serving breakfast, I am handing out bags of groceries. So here we go. The first half of the day so far has been packing boxes full of groceries, and I love the variety. Canned goods, fresh produce, bagged dry goods like lentils, spices and seasoning, but also a good amount of candy and cake and breads. I think that's amazing. It's not just canned goods, it's not just processed food, it's not just any one thing, and I would love to receive that if I was taking advantage of a service like this. So basically, we're taking a break, and then after this, I was asked if I wanted to help run the Friday bingo. Of course, I want to help with the prizes for bingo. You're joking. So I literally am so excited to do that. So hopefully I can get a clip or two of the bingo. Okay, bye.
This is Tanisha, by the way. She is the volunteer coordinator at St. Francis, and she is so good at her job, and she's also so sweet. What was so cool about the bingo is that somebody was pulling the numbers and reading them in English and Spanish, and there was like a bingo board that was rather large for people to see because they had Mandarin speakers as well. So we are fully accessible here at the St. Francis Center.
Hello, it is day 6. It's day 6 on January 18th, and I'm at the Union Rescue Mission today, and I'm going to serve dinner. Would you believe I'm doing something in the afternoon? Me neither. Nevertheless, I'm here, and let's go do that.
The Union Rescue Mission is a homeless shelter in the Skid Row neighborhood in downtown LA. This volunteer opportunity was just like working in a cafeteria, just making plates of food and handing them to people who come down to eat the meal. First, they start feeding individuals, men and women, and then they feed families. My favorite part was once everyone was fed, we took the leftovers and we brought them outside and we got to feed the people who were not in the shelter but were still unhoused on the street. I loved being able to physically hand a hot plate of food to someone who needed it. I would recommend this experience to anyone, but this would be a really fun one to do as a group.
Hello. Today is January 19th, and today is day 7 of volunteering 10 times in 10 days. Today I'm at the Sova food pantry to distribute some groceries. I'm not gonna lie, day 5 and 6 having nothing to do with my experience or the organization that I worked with, but just days 5 and 6 as days themselves were tough. They were tough. Today is day 7. It's the longest day, I think, of the 10 days, and it's certainly the longest day that I have left. It's a 4-hour commitment, so just gonna pace myself and do what I can.
I love the way they set this up to feel like grocery store vibes. People stopped at each section and they got to choose what they wanted to bring home. Allowing people to have a choice in the things that they receive is so important to maintaining that autonomy over your life, and they are doing it so well here. Definitely had a lot of fun.
Happy MLK Day. It's January 20th, and today is day 8. Today I'm at the Fountain Community Garden. We will be weeding, building new planter boxes, kind of just generally cleaning up, refreshing the space. This is very different from prepping food and serving, so it'll be nice to do something a little different. So let's go do it.
I am not a green thumb girly at all, and I'm honestly shocked that I got to do something like this and like actually make a difference in this way, because this is not something I'm familiar with or good at. But yeah, everyone that was there was so kind, so nice and helpful, and if you're looking to get some outdoor community service hours in, this would be a good place to go.
Humbling, to say the least. Today is January 21st, and today's day 9. And I'm doing grocery distribution with Heart of Compassion all the way out here in Montebello. So let's go.
I felt like I was at a racetrack and I was like helping with a pit stop. Like, it was so fast paced. Basically all the cars would line up and pop open their trunks and people would rush in with grocery carts full of food and like get it into the cars as fast as possible and then rinse and repeat.
Last day, day 10, it's January 22nd, and we're back at the regional food bank. Long story short, I was gonna go to a different place this morning, but I got an appointment like last second with my doctor, so I couldn't go this morning, and this was the next thing that was available. But it's fine because I loved being here last time, so it should be just as fun, and we have a special guest with us again today, so let's go.
The food bank is strict about not having phones on the warehouse floor, so enjoy this clip of me and Sophia.
My eyebrows look good.
So that's it. We did it. We did 10 days in a row of volunteering. I'm not gonna lie, 10 days was a lot, but that's why they call it a challenge. They don't call it an easy, they call it a challenge. Most of the work I did this week and a half was grocery distribution and like sorting food and generally like food pantry things. So the number one thing that I learned was that there is more than enough food for everyone. I feel like I knew this on some level before, but actually seeing it in real life has just proven that literally anyone can go to the food bank. Anyone can go to a food pantry, and you are not taking from someone else. There is so much food waste, and especially with fresh things like produce, like it's going to go bad before people can eat it. So you don't need to be unhoused to access the food pantry. You don't need to be living paycheck to paycheck. You don't need to have just lost your job or something. If you feel like you need help with groceries, then you should go. All the links that you can imagine for this are in the description. If you're in LA and you feel inspired by this, please comment below where you're going to volunteer and maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you next week.